is such a school in Financial Street, Xicheng District, Beijing. He is the pioneer of quality education and the pioneer of super long education in middle schools. He is famous for his reform and innovation, outstanding achievements in running schools, and distinctive characteristics in running schools. This is Beijing No. 8 Middle School in the new era. Beijing No. 8 Middle School will carry on the past and forge ahead into the future and realize new dreams in new disputes. The recess bell rang, signaling the best time for students to stretch and relax. For Zhang Heiyang, a student from Class 9, Grade 29, it was the busiest part of the day. He had to give feedback to the executive students on all kinds of information about the previous day's checklist. As one of the 4 ministers of the School Library Department of Beijing No. 8 Middle School Student Union, his daily work includes school health discipline, 2 exercises, and piano test.
Just do management.
Is a kind of, the whole process of self-practice is a kind of self-exercise and self-improvement.
Beijing No. 8 Middle School emphasizes students' self-management, and school venues are scheduled and distributed by the sports department at the start of each semester. The annual science, sports, and art festivals are planned and organized by the propaganda department of the sports department of the Academy of Youth Sciences, fully utilizing students' roles. At present, Beijing No. 8 Middle School is a high-level professional team of Beijing student Jinpeng Science and Technology Troupe, Robot Branch, Jinfan Art Troupe, Guangxian Orchestra, Beijing Olympic Sports Team, and students independently set up various self-managed associations. This enriches the school's cultural connotation, encourages individualized student development, and improves overall school quality. Different from the activists who are active in the front line of culture and sports, Hu Yuxuan, 14, was named one of the 3-digit promotion ambassadors of Beijing Sudoku Sports Association because of his outstanding achievements in array competitions such as the strongest brain. In 2017, he beat the crowd and won the 8th place in the individual competition of the Tree Reading World Championships.
In the team competition, the scores of the Chinese and Japanese teams were close. China won the championship in the final round.
It also makes him the youngest player among the top 10 in previous World Mathematics Championships. Since 1985, a total of 613 students like Hu Yuxuan have graduated from the super long education experimental class of Beijing No. 8 Middle School.
During the past few years of studying in children's classes, I have always maintained my own very good interests and hobbies, so the children have always maintained their own interests and hobbies after graduation, so they have a high number of intervals in their respective favorite fields.
As for the students in No. 8 Middle School, he has a very good way to study. What our teacher teaches is not only the way to deal with some textbook knowledge, but also the way to be a human being. Methods to tackle problems, methods to solve them, and even methods to ask for help.
According to the results of the school follow-up survey, the vast majority of students perform well in universities and work, and many graduates have made outstanding achievements in their respective fields and made important contributions to the construction of the country. In 2010, with the approval of the Beijing Municipal Education Commission, Beijing No. 8 Middle School established an experimental class for comprehensive quality development of outstanding intellectual students and continued to explore the early training mode of innovative talents. So far, No. 8 Middle School has 2 main modes for training super long children in the world, namely children's accelerated and quality-like enrichment rooms. In the beautiful campus environment of Beijing No. 8 Middle School, these childish children can always be felt by people. Sunshine and confidence like their predecessors, their futures are full of endless possibilities. Teacher Wang Yan, leader of the English Teaching and Research Group at Beijing No. 8 Middle School, winner of the Beijing People's Teacher Award, and a famous teaching teacher of the National High-Level Talent Special Support Program, witnesses, practices, and benefits from Beijing No. 8 Middle School's quality education. Every year, she and her students participate in the original English drama competition for middle school students in Beijing. It is precisely because of his unremitting pursuit and exploration of quality education that in recent years, the original English programs he led almost won the first prize in all circles of competitions. Among them, The Butterfly reflecting the topic of puppy love, the 2 accounts discussing the value of life and the post-war repertoires showing the sequelae of the war, surpassed the general English expression and stage performance and were shortcuts for students to think about Chinese and Western cultures.
It is a practical customer. It is more like Eagle Magnesium. It requires students to practice constantly and then learn by doing middle school in happiness and then use middle school English. We especially hope that through quality education, students know that after graduating from high school, he is not just facing a short-term goal. That is, he surpassed the college entrance examination and finally won the college entrance examination. Well, our goal is high morality, high scores, high energy, and high scores.
Beijing No. 8 Middle School was the first to open to the public in Beijing. The school has built a complete international education system, accumulated in nations with varying cultural backgrounds, creating initiatives like International Friendship and Filial Piety Network, Sino-US High School Curriculum Cooperation Project, and International Education Teacher Career Development Base. The school aims to cultivate elite talents with Chinese traditional culture, international involvement, leadership, and a self-beauty sense. Beijing No. 8 Middle School is dedicated to comparing Chinese and foreign education, learning from advanced international educational methods, optimizing its educational process, and increasing China's basic education presence globally. Since 1985, No. 8 Middle School is the only 11 schools in China that have participated in previous world conferences on super long children's education. Ms. Lilith Graf, chairman of the World Super Long Children's Council, visited No. 8 Middle School in January 2016 and spoke highly of the practice of super long education in schools. Lianhe Zhaobao International Daily International Super Long Education for the First Time and other important academic works and periodicals in the world have all commented on the super long education of No. 8 Middle School. It has been reported and has an important impact internationally. Beijing No. 8 Middle School originated from Saitun, founded in 1921 by Xu Xicheng, President of the 10th People's Republic of China. Xu Xicheng inscribed for the school, emphasizing education as the foundation of self-cultivation, family control, country and world peace. This feeling of home and country has been lingering in the hearts of every 8th middle school student since the school was founded.
He has a lot of traditions. I think the students of No. 8 Middle School should learn more than just knowledge. Children will definitely be able to gain some insights during their 3 or 6 years of study and life. I believe that in their future life path will always these.
This report is by Zhang Haoran, Class 6, Grade 26. During summer break, she and classmates visited Tianshui, Gansu Province. At the school science festival opening ceremony, she simulated future development concepts for Tianshui and the communication between the mayor and the people during the handover of duties between old and new mayors. This simulated activity was highly praised by Zhu Erqing, the former Deputy Secretary General of the CPPCC. As the first batch of simulated CPPCC-based schools in Beijing, Beijing Bachong leads students' vision from inside the class to outside the class, and from inside the school to outside the school, and cultivates students' ambition and emotion of the galaxy country with the heart of the world in practice. Students' growth and feelings are the direct embodiment of the quality of school education, and the education of No. 8 Middle School is reflected in students' feedback. Li Yuxuan, a classmate who was admitted to Peking University at 1705 points in 2017, said that Beijing No. 8 Middle School has cultivated students' big heart, big thinking, and big realm, which is to correctly understand the values of setbacks and exerting force, as well as the accompanying thixotropic and calm mentality. Big thinking is to enable students to pay attention to current affairs, in addition to intense study. Looking forward to the future, Big Realm is to enable students to focus on their goals and make unremitting efforts in their study and life. The consciousness is to learn to be a human being first and then learn.
In fact, the special surveillance system puts forward this kind of education for the common people. The most important thing is to cultivate rights holders, not just a reserve of knowledge, but more about what kind of people to cultivate for the country and society. We put morality first, which is...
After nearly 100 years, Bajong has formed a school culture centered around truth-seeking, pragmatism, reform, innovation, diligence, enterprise, harmony, intellect, and beauty. Teachers and students thrive in this beautiful environment. A splendid poetic film of life development, jointly enriching personal school and education.